Oh shit, sorry. Oh my god. Okay, oh god. I didn't realize I was muted. I'm so sorry. But basically, hello. First off, I didn't really, think this through. I didn't really think my outfit through. Because, you know... Because, because my shirt, you know, I didn't really think this through when I got in here minutes ago. But still, today we're going to be talking about what we're hoping to see out of CinemaCon today. Because today, at least as of right now, they're going to be having a Godzilla Minus Zero and Neon panel. So that's exciting. And then later today, they're going to be having a Warner Brothers panel, which means we're probably going to get some stuff out of DC, which I'm really excited for. Or some stuff that we could see out of Warner Brothers today. Dune 3, Digger, Godzilla and Kong Supernova, Evil Dead Burn. I want to see something out of Clayface. I need something out of Clayface. Supergirl, Cat in the Hat, Man of Tomorrow. Yeah. Hey man, what's going on? What are you hoping Warner Brothers announces for their panel today? Oh, I guess I just answered that. Huh. Mainly, I want to see... I want to see something out of Clayface. I want a poster. I want a trailer. Something. Hello, Red Spice. Hi, Red Spice. Hi. Everyone put the little hi. If you're a member of the channel, put a little hi emoji in the chat. Hi, Red Spice. Hi. Oh my god! Red Spice with the 5 gifted memberships! My god! Thank you so much, Red Spice. AJJ Haynes got a membership. Peanut Juice got a membership. Malik Muhammad got a membership. B as a Dork got a membership. And Z Hog got a membership. If you are a member of the Hannahcast, if you're a channel member, give Red Spice some blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Thanks, Red Spice. Thanks, Red Spice. We always want to send love to those who send support to the channel, because your support to the channel helps keep the lights on. So thank you so much. Can you announce something? Can they announce something for Conjuring First? A communion. I also hope they make a Crooked Man movie. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're gonna do that. Have you seen the first reactions to Michael have been positive? Yes, but however, wasn't it also like a fan event? I think. Not only was it a fan event, but it's also like I wanna. Like, I still need to see what the reviews are like. Because I remember the reviews were through the roof for... No, not the reviews. The reactions were through the roof for Wicked for Good. And then that movie ended up getting no Oscar nominations. So, like, I need to wait for reviews. And I'm not hoping... It's not like I'm hoping that this movie fails. I have no dog in this fight. But it's like... I just don't think this movie's gonna cut it. I just don't think so. You better include Coleman, Nia, and Jafar in your awards lineup. I mean, look, if the film's in Best Picture, at least 2 of them are getting in. Like, it all depends on if it gets Best Picture nominated. Don't deny my guy, Coleman Domingo. I love Coleman Domingo. But the thing is, if the film is not in Best Picture, I'm not going to predict him. Everything relies on if this thing is in Best Picture. Even if it gets decent reviews, I would put it in Best Picture. Like, if it gets, like, Elvis level reviews, I'd put it in Best Picture. If I'm not wrong, Four Weddings and a Funeral is the only film to get a Best Picture plus Screenplay a Best Picture plus Screenplay only combo during the Best Picture 5 era. I'm not sure. It was especially rare back then, but nowadays it seems to almost be like, you know, it almost seems to be like a yearly thing. Michael seems like Bohemian Rhapsody in terms of reviews. That's the other problem. It's that, like, I remember the hype for Bohemian Rhapsody being way more through the roof than Michael. Like even to this day, like, you know, Bohemian Rhapsody is like one of the most viewed trailers on 20th Century Fox's, you know, channel. I hate this theory, but I heard that if Michael does well at the box office, then part 2 will be called Jackson. That's kind of lame, to be honest. That would be kind of funny. I don't even know. I mean, well, I do know why they're doing a part. They're trying to make this into part 1 and part 2, but I just don't think it's a good idea. Because I go, alright, even if this one does well, people are not gonna like how the second film's gonna be. Last year we didn't, but in years before we had Past Lives and Nickel Boys, and we also had Women Talking. So it's like, now I wouldn't say it's a completely yearly thing, but it's not that uncommon nowadays when you lock it down to 10 Best Picture films. It could just stop there. You're right, Hannah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, just don't, just don't go into the other part of Michael Jackson's life, because that's the part that's just going to be way too divisive. Because you're gonna piss off one half of the audience no matter what. Because if you address the allegations in a way that makes them look good, well then you're gonna piss off you're gonna piss off one half of the audience. But then if you make it look like he didn't do it, but then you're gonna piss off the other half of the audience. Or did I get that reversed? But you know what I mean. No matter how you tackle that subject, you're gonna piss people off. So it's like, just don't even cover that era of his life. I want Michael to do good, but a music biopic coming out in April is going to be hard to get into Best Picture. It would have to be a Sinners or Everything Everywhere All at Once type of run. I mean, yeah, but like, look at Elvis. I mean, Elvis didn't come out in I don't think it came out in April, but Elvis came out earlier in the year, and that became a staple in Best Picture. So it's like, as long as the reviews are good enough, it just gets decent reviews, that's good enough for a Best Picture nomination. It just needs to not be actively hated. Yo, Christian, how's it going? Hey, AJ, I'm doing pretty well. I'm gonna be streaming until 2. So, yeah. I'm really excited for the Warner Brothers panel. Because I really, really, really want to see some... I really want to see some... stuff out of Clayface. I don't know, I already have 4 blockbusters in Best Picture. I think that's too much to add Michael. I mean, look, this early in the year, you might as well. Okay, well, that's not... Okay, well, the blockbuster thing is not why I'm not predicting Michael. The reason why I'm not predicting Michael is because I don't trust that Antoine Fuqua can make a Best Picture film. He is a very, very, very hit-or-miss director. None of his films ever got close to Best Picture. Not even Training Day. It only got 2 acting nominations, and really, Denzel Washington only won because, like... everyone, was like, what, because, like, Russell Crowe, like, really fucked up at the BAFTAs and got aggressive with someone, and people didn't want to vote for him after that. So it's like, Training Day was not really, I don't think Training Day would have gotten into Best Picture. Ugh. Oh, excuse me, God. Also, for the Paramount Pictures audience announces Scream 7, the popular fan theory is that Matthew returns for Stu, Mocker alive. Thoughts? I don't really care because fuck Scream, fuck Paramount. I don't really fuck with Scream. What they did with Melissa Barrera was disgusting. So, I just don't care. I do not care what happens in Scream. If it was Year of 10, Training Day maybe would have made it. I don't think so. I actually have my theory as to what would have been, as to what would have probably been in the what would have gotten into Best Picture if there were 10 nominees. Because I actually have, if you don't know, if you follow me on Award Expert, I actually have this thing. This series of lists called "If There Were 10 Best Picture Nominees," where I try to guess what would have been nominated for Best Picture if there were 10 nominees. I don't think Training Day would have been nominated. I think you would have had A Beautiful Mind, Gosford Park, Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring, Moulin Rouge, In the Bedroom, which were nominated for Best Picture. Shrek was so easily number 6 because it got nominated everywhere except the Oscars. Even the BAFTAs nominated it for Best Picture. Keep that in mind. Black Hawk Down, that got a director nomination, so I have to predict that for Best Picture. I have to say that would have gotten into Best Picture. Memento got original screenplay and film editing, and not only that, but Memento also got Christopher Nolan directed at the Directors Guild of America Awards. That's crazy. So, I think Memento would have been in Best Picture. Amelie, I think that would probably be in Best Picture, because if I'm not mistaken, didn't I get a screenplay nomination and a few other award nominations? So I think that would have gotten in. And Mulholland Drive, even though the package is rather small, it would have been nominated for Best Picture and Director, because what's his name, David Lynch, was nominated for Best Director that year. And again, I in a year of 10 films, I have to assume that if you're nominated for Director, you're going to be nominated for Best Picture. So yeah, no, I just don't think Training Day would have made it in. I don't think Training Day would have made it in. I think it was a bit too packed that year. Especially when you have films like Black Hawk Down and Mulholland Drive nominated for Best Director. And Memento, which probably would have been close to Best Director. I mean obviously it was close to Best Director, considering, Christopher Nolan got DGA. Again, DGA, that is crazy. So yeah. If Michael wins Cinematic Globes, then it's in Best Picture at the Oscars. I mean, it depends on what else is nominated for the Cinematic and Box Office Achievement Award. But I think even before then, we would know if it's in Best Picture or not. Have you ever considered a video series about what would be in Best Picture if there were 10 slots to explain your reasoning in more depth? I would be interested in that. You know what? I didn't think of that. I might have to actually consider that. And maybe what I could also do is, in my list, I should probably also, include films that you could probably argue were in the conversation for Best Picture. So, you know what? That's actually a good idea, Mandalorian. I need to actually write that down. Hold on. Thanks for the idea, Mandalorian. Where's the pie you need to take for Amy Madigan? You said she'd never get nominated and she won. Yeah, I do need to do that. Again, the problem is I just need to, like, we've had a lot of things that we need to buy, so it's like I'll try to do it when the YouTube money comes in later in the month, maybe. I gotta try to. I do need to try to do that. So, yeah, I need to try to do that. I think Little Amelie got like 5 nominations, but it was boycotted in international feature category. Apparently, there were people who were fed up with Harvey Weinstein or something like that. I'm not sure, but even then, it's like that's one branch. The international the international branch, like that's one branch of the Academy. So, actually, no, or is it everyone that votes for that one? I'm not exactly sure. But even then, like, that's still 5 nominations. Like, if it got like 5 nominations, that's still a lot that it could have squeezed into Best Picture like that. Do you see the Academy ever expanding the acting nominations from 5 to 6 one day? I don't know. I don't want them to. I want everything to stay at 5 nominees, but then Best Picture stays at 10. Like, I like that. Like, keep Best Picture at 10 nominees, but then everything else is 5. We don't need to have 6 nominees, because then you're gonna have nominees that probably just wouldn't have gotten nominated either way, like, unless there were 6 nominees. Like, I feel like you got to keep it competitive. Like, you got to keep things competitive. So it's like, yeah. No way The Odyssey, Dune, and Project Hail Mary are above Michael. I mean, you can maybe they are. Yes, they are above Michael. They are above Michael, actually. Because again, like, Project Hail Mary, that's already locked for Best Picture. The reviews are amazing, and it has made a lot of money at the box office. So you can't really deny that for Best Picture anymore. You just can't. And The Odyssey and Dune, it's like, well, The Odyssey is Christopher Nolan. He's been pretty good at getting films nominated for Best Picture, as long as they're not weird and confusing like Tenet. And then Dune, again, it's Denis Villeneuve. I don't really see a reason to really doubt it right now. Whereas Michael, again, Antoine Fuqua is a very hit or miss director. I will believe that he makes a Best Picture nominated film when I see the reviews. I think The Odyssey doesn't touch Oppenheimer numbers at all. I mean, if people don't like it, sure. But, like, considering, like, but again, a movie about the man who made the atomic bomb, and that almost made $1 billion, like, I have to assume Christopher Nolan directing a Greek epic is going to make more money than that. Barbie helped that one out. But here's the problem. It wouldn't have worked if Oppenheimer was still not fantastic. Like, and if I'm not mistaken, didn't you, like, not really like Oppenheimer? So it's kind of like, I'm just saying, it's like, Oppenheimer would have still made a shit ton of money regardless of Barbie. So it's kind of like, you know. No way he makes $1 billion when only the superhero Nolan did that. Yeah, but that was also, but we're also talking about, like, how do I describe it? It's like, we're also talking about, like yeah, back then, but like how do I describe it? Back then, making movies didn't always make $1 billion. And not only that, Christopher Nolan was not as established as he is now. And even then, like, you know, like, Inception came somewhat close with over $800 million, so it's like, that's still really impressive. It's like, now with, you know, Christopher Nolan, he's now gained the trust of audiences completely. He's won Best Director at the Academy Awards and got a film to win Best Picture. So it's like, you know, I don't see why there's a reason to doubt that, you know, or at the very least, I think it's, like, rather foolish to just completely dismiss the idea of The Odyssey making $1 billion. I don't know why people are doubting the Odyssey box office potential. If Dunkirk can make $600 million, then the Odyssey can make at least $1 billion. It's like, yeah, because Christopher Nolan's like the most bankable director in Hollywood. He makes movies that audiences want to see. Oppenheimer would have made $400 million and not #1 box office without Barbie. That's just wrong. That is just completely wrong. Now, do I think the whole Barbenheimer thing helped it a little? Sure. But, like, it still would have made a shit ton of money. It still would have made a shit ton of money. It still would have been really, really successful at the box office. That's just not correct at all. Like, you're saying it would have made less money than Interstellar, despite the fact that this was way more acclaimed than Interstellar was. The Odyssey has the most stacked cast Nolan has ever worked with. It's up there, at least. It is up there. I mean, granted, he does have a lot of Oscar winners. I mean, his movies tend to have really insane casts. I feel like Barbenheimer helped Barbie more than it helped Oppenheimer. I don't really think it's either. Like, I think these movies were going to be big successes regardless. Like, these were two masterpieces that were very appealing to audiences. So it's like, I don't think, I just don't really see I just don't really see it. I think both of these movies just would have been really, really successful regardless. Is Killian not in the Odyssey? Not even a cameo? I think he's a bit busy right now, so probably not. I mean, then again, who knows? Maybe he might just have a voice. I mean, I remember even in Dunkirk, Michael Caine had a voice cameo in there. I'm gonna see what updates there are. Ooh. Let's see. Godzilla Minus Zero is the first ever Japanese project to be filmed for IMAX. Okay, so they're not filming in IMAX, but they're filming for IMAX. Ooh, the two leads will reprise their roles in Godzilla Minus Zero? Alright. The first trailer for Godzilla Minus Zero shows Godzilla heading to New York and passing the Statue of Liberty. Ooh, so wait, they're going to release a wait. Oh, so they're just going to release the actual trailer. Okay, I'm not going to show the footage, and I'm not going to show you guys the audio, but I might actually react to that trailer on stream, to be honest. Do you think Tom Holland can get a nomination for the Odyssey? The problem is, I have no idea how significant any of the characters are in the Odyssey. That's one thing I know some people have, Anne Hathaway at #1, but the problem is, I just don't know who are the most significant characters of that film. Oh, trailer Trailer online at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Damn it, I'm gonna be at work by then. Never mind. I hate IMAX. It's cinematic elitism. I disagree. Ugh. I mean, I've never seen a film in IMAX, but it's like, you get to see more of the picture. She literally plays the main character's wife. But how much screen time will she have? That's the problem. Like, how significant is her character in the story? I mean, yeah, she's the wife, but it's like, does she only have, like, a couple of scenes? Does she have, like, a lot of, like, big emotional scenes? I don't know. I don't know anything about this film. It's funny because people tend to hold his Spider-Man-ness against him when that was never affected Christian Bale when he was Batman. Yeah, I don't get that. And also, why are people acting like he wasn't really damn good as Spider-Man? Like, that one scene in No Way Home where like, there's the rooftop and he's talking to the other two Spider-Man about watching his Aunt May die. It's like, that was some really damn good acting. Why are we just, why are we just completely dismissing him as his performance as Spider-Man as just being superhero stuff? It's like, he was really fucking good in that movie. I don't get it. I do not get why people are just like, well, he could get out of the Spider-Man thing. It's like, no, he acted his ass off in those movies. Do you think we're simply underestimating the Odyssey because of how recent Oppenheimer was? Do you mean overestimating or underestimating? Because underestimating would mean like the Odyssey. Are you saying like are you saying the Odyssey could be bigger than Oppenheimer? Are you saying that? Because I don't know. Because I don't know if that could happen because. Because like Oppenheimer is more Oscar friendly because it's a big biopic. It's a biopic and that was like very appealing to Oscar voters. I mean, underestimating in the case of wins because a lot of people don't think it can get acting noms. But again, I don't know. I think the Odyssey's going to do pretty well. But again, at the same time, I think the problem there is that Oppenheimer's a lot more Oscar baity than the Odyssey, like a big Greek, epic. So I don't know. Isabella Rossellini had like 4 scenes in Conclave and she got nominated. True, but she had like 4 scenes, but she had very big, those scenes were like entirely focused on her, and she had like some good monologues and stuff and good emotional moments. It's like, whereas with, the Odyssey, I just don't know if Anne Hathaway's character is like that. I don't know if any of the characters are like that because I have not read the Odyssey. That's the problem. Let's take a look at CinemaCon. Nope. Where is CinemaCon? Oh, there. Fuck. There it is. Are you taking seriously the prospect of Michelle Williams for lead actress in a Place in Hell from Neon? Christmas release is starting to convince me she'll be nominated at the very least. I don't really know a lot about this film, to be honest. I don't really know. And also, I want to try to keep, like, actors somewhat Best Picture adjacent, at least this early on in the year. So it's like... Not sure if this is true, but I've heard the first reviews from Michael were glowing. Does this change your predictions at all? They're not reviews, they're reactions. And no, it doesn't, because I'm waiting for the actual reviews. If the reviews are at least decent, then sure. But I don't really trust reactions that much because, like, the reactions can very well deceive us. I remember, like, the reactions for the Lion King remake were through the roof, and then everyone hated it. The reactions for Wicked for Good were through the roof, and then people didn't really care for that movie that much, and it got 0 Oscar nominations. So... I'm holding out. I need to wait for the reviews. Wait, the Godzilla Minus Zero trailer comes out at 3:55 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I thought it was Eastern Standard Time. Wait, really? I'm not sure. Digger could surprise as this year's one battle after another since people were thinking it was too much of a comedy to get a lot of noms. I don't know. That wasn't really... I don't know. That's not really my issue with Digger. My issue with Digger is that it is Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu. And I don't know. He did make Birdman and The Revenant, but he also made Bardo. So, like, I'm not sure where this is going to lie. Even if reviews or whatever, never forget, Emilia Perez got 13 Oscar nominations. I mean, yeah, but actually, no, because, like, Emilia Perez got good reviews. Let me just show you right here. Hold on. Oop. By the way, if you haven't become a member yet, please consider becoming a member to the channel. You get early access to select videos, members-only videos, members-only live streams, your name included at the end of my videos, loyalty badges, all that, and emojis, all sorts of fun stuff, so please consider becoming a member. But yeah, no, Emilia Perez did get good reviews. At least from critics, anyway. Wait, what the... Where did this thing go? Wait, Letterboxd Extras. Why isn't it working? Okay, that's weird. Why is... Okay, I don't know why. I don't know why Letterboxd Extras is not working. That's not good. I guess I have to just pull up Rotten Tomatoes regularly, but like, yeah, the critic reviews were pretty decent. Like, I don't know how much I trust the audience scores because, like that's just like that's insane. But it's like, yeah, the reviews for Emilia Perez from critics was not really like, you know, whatever. It was like they were pretty decent. It was, yeah. While some were critics, most of the early reactions from Michael were from handpicked social media people. I saw a bunch of them posting pics of them going to the screening in Michael Jackson costumes. See, that's what I'm saying. It was mainly a fan event. I want to wait and see until the non-fan event reviews come in. or reactions, or really just reviews in general. Let's see. Hello, Blue Lab. Hi, Blue Lab. Hi. If you're a member of the channel, send Blue Lab some hi emojis. How are you, Blue Lab? Did Emilia Perez win anything I can? Yes, it won Best Actress for the four actresses. I think it was like for the four main actresses: Carla Sofia Gascon, Zoe Saldana, Selena Gomez, and whoever the last one was. I also noticed that the green screen effect had an effect on your shirt. Also, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm now a disembodied head. Yo, ooh, look, guys. Ooh, I'm a floating head. Ooh. I guess I shouldn't get ahead of myself. What's your most anticipated film this year, Hannah? It is The Odyssey! The Odyssey! I actually did a top 10 list of my most anticipated movies of the year. I'm also really excited for a bunch of other films. And one of my most anticipated was Resident Evil, and we did not get a damn thing. Like we didn't get any footage from that film. Why? I'm so upset over that. Oh yeah, I just realized we could probably also talk about what we saw out of the Sony presentation last night. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's talk about what we saw last night. But you finally got a couple of posters for Spider-Man Brand New Day. This is gorgeous. I love this. I love this poster. Oh my god. Let's go. This poster is sick. It actually feels epic and Spider-Man-ish. So yeah, what is it? The most emotional grown-up of Spider-Man films. Ned thinks that the true identity of Spider-Man is either Flash Thompson or Mr. Harrington. First clip from Spider-Man Brand New Day shows Peter following Ned to his apartment, and he discovers Ned is trying to find out who Spider-Man is. Zach Kreger says he plays a lot. He's played a shit ton of Resident Evil games. It's the gold standard of survival horror. There was a trailer for Insidious Out of the Further. The first trailer for Zach Kreger's Resident Evil. So if they're showing the trailer at CinemaCon, I have to assume, even though they're not showing it, they didn't show it last night, it's probably going to come within, like, the next couple weeks or so. Because maybe they're not finished. But, like, sees a man trapped in an abandoned city filled with zombies. One scene sees a protagonist running through the street as zombies throw themselves off the roof. Ooh! Zach Kreger says his Resident Evil film follows just one protagonist on a footpath from point A to point B. He adds that audiences won't have to play games to understand the plot. Yes! Yes! Make it stand on its own! Taika Waititi's next movie, Clara and the Sun, will release on October 23rd in theaters, starring Jenna Ortega and Amy Adams. Follows a robot bought by a family to help them heal physically and mentally in a dystopian future. I am kind of curious about this one. I am kind of curious. Because, like, I'm like, could this actually be really good? I'm not sure. Wait, what? Godzilla Minus One director Takashi Yamazaki's first English language film. Oh, Grand Gear. Okay. So this is also Sony. Will release February 18th, 2020 in theaters. A brief teaser showed two massive mechs fighting in a city. Jesus Christ, that's insane. I love this. An R-rated animated Bloodborne movie's in the works. Jacksepticeye is developing the film. Which means he's a producer. That's cool. I don't know if he's going to have a lot of creative involvement in the film. I think he's probably just funding it. But that's cool that Jacksepticeye, because if you don't know, like, Bloodborne is his favorite game. So that's neat. You should post stream clips on your channel. I think people would watch. The problem is, I probably should do that, but I'm also just I don't know if I have time to do all that. That's the problem. I don't have time to do that. Any news for Spider-Verse 3? We'll get to that. Don't worry about that. Maybe the Resident Evil movie will come out this year after all. That's what they've been saying. It is coming out this year. Justin Lin says the Helldivers film is about to begin pre-production in 2 weeks, starring Jason Momoa. First teaser from The Social Reckonings shows Jeremy Strong as Mark Zuckerberg practicing his congressional hearing. I'm not 2 years out of a dorm room anymore. Again, Spider-Verse. Beyond the Spider-Verse is being made in a 1:43:1 format, which means that is the IMAX aspect ratio, the full IMAX aspect ratio. Kingpin, Spider-Ham, and Spider-Man Noir return in Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. Now, basically, this is the aspect ratio of Spider-Man of Spider-Verse 3, which I'm really excited over. And also, I think when this reaches home media, come on, you gotta bring this. Like, you gotta make sure this gets onto home media in this format. You know what I mean? Like, when you're releasing in 4K, it's like, because, like, you're not using IMAX cameras, so you might as well just, you know, release this aspect ratio. But yeah, there's some images. There's this. Got it. This looks unbelievably good. This and this, Gonna Save Your Dad. God, I'm so excited for this movie. So excited. The opening of Beyond the Spider-Verse sees the two Miles is arguing about their looks before Miles breaks free of the Prowler's trap. And then we get to Jumanji 4. Hello, Liam. Jumanji 4 follows the virtual world colliding with the real world as the human characters meet the video game characters while they're in demo mode. Wait, what? Oh, alright. Jumanji 4 is titled Jumanji Open World. A new look at Spider-Man Brand New Day. Jacksepticeye has made a statement about his Bloodborne movie. I'm going to do everything in my power to make this the best Bloodborne adaptation possible. Not only is it my favorite game ever made, but I know how truly passionate the fans of this game are. That's just really cool. Also, wouldn't it be funny if this was so good that it got nominated for Best Animated Feature and Jacksepticeye became an Oscar nominee? That'd be fun. Wait. Oh, wait, there's a trailer for Fokker-in-Law coming? Oh, wait, hold on. I am going to watch this, but I don't want to get copyright struck. So, just, like... I will say, it is so strange that we're getting Fokker-in-Law in 2026. Like, this is a 26-year-old franchise. And also, like, it took longer. Let me think. Yeah, it took longer for this movie to get made than the previous 3 movies to get made combined. Like, because if I'm not mistaken, I think, like, you know, what was it? Meet the Parents came out in the year 2000. It came out in the year 2000, and then, you know, and then and then the last one of the franchise, Little Fockers, came out in 2010. And so this film comes out 16 years later, so it's like, it took longer for this one to come out than the other three. I heard that Ariana Grande is going to be in Focker-in-Law. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that's pretty obvious now. What's the aspect ratio going to be again? I wasn't paying attention. Also, I guess there was a Spider-Verse 3 news after all. I think it was like 1:43:1 or 1 point... I'm not exactly sure, but basically it's the full IMAX aspect ratio. Let's see. What, Belcourt? Oh. Do you think Mel Brooks will make it to 100 years old? Sure. I mean, maybe. I mean, obviously nothing's for certain, but, you know, why not? Is Neon going to be on stage next? I think so, probably. I think. Yeah. Josh Gad, or Gosh Gad, being in Spaceballs 2 has me extremely nervous. I like Josh Gad. I don't think he's always in the best movies, but I think he is very talented. Like, if he's under the right director and the right writer, I think he could be really good. So, yeah. I think there's not really much to be nervous about. My head, it's gone. You think we'll get a trailer or two from them? Oh, from Neon? Maybe, perhaps. Although, to be fair, it's like, you know, we're probably not going to see... We're probably not going to see entirely... How do I describe it? It's like... We're probably not going to... I mean, we're probably going to see a couple trailers for them, but let's face it, they're going to really pull out their stops over at the Cannes Film Festival. That's where they're going to pick up their biggest films of the year. Would Michael go as comedy or as drama at the Globes? I'm gonna assume drama because, like, back in the day, they used to put, like, the music biopics in, like, in the comedy musical category, like Ray, the one that Jamie Foxx was in. But more recent years, they've leaned more towards drama, like with Bohemian Rhapsody and with Elvis and Complete Unknown. I'm just going to assume it'll be drama. I'm just going to assume it's going to be a drama. Steve Buscemi or Sam Rockwell for supporting actor if you had to pick one. I think I have Sam Rockwell in lead, but I don't really know who's the lead of that movie, to be honest, so I don't know. If I remember correctly, this is about the time we got our first teaser for Sentimental Value last year. Maybe we get Fjord or All of a Sudden trailer? Maybe. That's not impossible. Michael is likely to get Critics' Choice and PGA nods. I don't know that for certain. Because again, I don't know if it's going to be that well received. Because the problem even for Critics' Choice is that Michael is coming out very early in the year. Critics' Choice will sometimes nominate movies that go absolutely nowhere at the Oscars, like Jay Kelly, Babylon, like Wicked for Good. But the problem there is that those movies were late releases. Meanwhile, Michael's coming out in April. So if this movie's bad and people don't like it, it's going to be very well known that it was bad and people don't like it by the time we get to Critics' Choice. Do you prefer when musicals automatically bundle with comedies, or when a musical can compete as either a drama or a comedy? I don't know. Admittedly, I have just gotten very used to the comedy musical pairing, even though granted a lot of musicals are not comedies, but it's that is just kind of what my brain automatically goes into. So I guess I do, I don't mind the musicals being lumped in with the comedies. But that's just what I've been used to, so it's kind of hard to say. Cry to Heaven seems to be releasing next year since it isn't coming to Cannes. I don't know. Because, I don't know if it might go to the fall festivals. I'm just not sure. I'm not exactly sure. I think next award season is Sebastian Stan's year if Fjord is a hit. Maybe. It all depends. By the way, we are halfway towards the membership goal for today. Can we hit 10 memberships? And can we hit 5 super chats? Actually, I think for the super chats, I might actually put a little goal up. Well, I have to do the thing on my phone. Hold on. I have to do the thing on my phone. Oopsies. There we go. Put the goal up. So yeah, 5 super chats. Can we hit 5 super chats and 10 or 10 memberships in total in an hour? We'll have to see about that. Ooh. Cry to Heaven is Venice coded if it takes place in Italy. I mean, maybe we'll have to see. I was just in all of a sudden just because it's 3 hours long. I'm a little bit scared. I did really like drive my car, but that 3 hours is still a big risk. Other than Werewolf, I don't think next award season will be as horror-centric. Probably not, you're right. Even then, maybe Werewolf doesn't get nominated for a lot of Oscars. We'll have to see. Which film do you think will be the French Oscar submission? I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe Fatherland? Or is Fatherland German? I'm not sure. But let's see. What are you guys hoping we see out of the Warner Brothers panel tonight? Do you think Michael could get into the BAFTA 5? They tend to go for biopics. Again, that depends on how well received the film is. So I'm not exactly sure. And also, I mean, again, let's face it. I mean, if we're going to be kind of like the BAFTAs have a pretty interesting track record with, you know, nominating or not nominating movies about people of color. So we'll have to see. So I'm not, again, I just don't know. I just do not know. Do you think Madden will surprise in makeup like Coming to America? It definitely could. Look, here's the thing. With the makeup branch, you can't, if there's a movie with, like, really crazy makeup, you can't really, like, dismiss it. You can't. If there's a movie with crazy makeup, you simply cannot dismiss it. This is why I have right now, I have Digger, I have Michael, Narnia, Werewolf, Madden. But on the outskirts, there's The Bride, Clayface, Dune Part 3, Supergirls, Resident Evil, Wizard of the Kremlin, The Odyssey, The Way of the Wind, although I'm not sure if that's even coming out this year. The Hunger Games movie, it's like, you know, like, if there's a movie with crazy makeup, you cannot, like, even if it's like a no one cares kind of movie, you cannot, like, completely dismiss it. You can't dismiss it. You have to take it somewhat seriously if it has crazy prosthetics. Warner Brothers is tonight? Yeah. Can Robert Aramayo make it back into the race? He could, but the problem is I don't know if people, and this is just more of an unfortunate thing. I don't know if people want to have a conversation about Tourette's. They should, but with how divisive the whole BAFTA thing was, it's like, and how that kind of divided everyone in terms of like racism versus ableism. It's like, I don't know if you know, people are going to want to touch that. So sadly, I don't know. The makeup branch at the Oscars could go for any movie if we're being honest. I mean, any movie with big prosthetics, yes. I mean, I'm not saying that everything they do is prosthetics, but if there's a movie with crazy prosthetics, you can't really, like, dismiss it. Like, because they will go for weird shit. They will go for weird shit. I see Brother Bro, an Oscar expert, predicting Hoppers over Toy Story 5 and Wildwood. I think Leica Studios will finally get this one, given that they've been working on it for so long. The buzz is good. Here's the problem. I don't think we can just completely dismiss Toy Story. This franchise is so fucking powerful. This franchise is so goddamn powerful. It's like it very well could just get nominated. No, not nominated. It could very well win. Toy Story 5 could very well win Best Animated Feature. Apparently, there's also another little thing that popped up. Hey, we got an image of Superman from, I'm assuming, Man of Tomorrow. I'm assuming? Maybe? Also, apparently we're getting a new Peanuts movie, which is in the same style as the Peanuts movie. That's really fun. New Oscars have gotten better with their animation wins. However, you doubted it. You doubted K-pop. You doubted K-pop for the longest time. I mean, yeah, because the reason why I doubted K-pop for the longest time was because I didn't think the animation, or the animated feature category, was going to end up being so weak. Even when I thought it was going to be weak, I didn't think it was going to be as weak as we got it. So it's like, I don't know. And again, it's like, yeah, we could say that all we want, but it's still Toy Story. Like, I didn't even predict Toy Story 4 to win Best Animated Feature, and it still won. So it's like, can we really doubt Toy Story 5? Can we really? I just don't know if we can right now. I'm interested in seeing if RMIO can make it, though. At least the Globes. I wonder if Jessie Buckley for Bride could get a Globe nod. Probably not. People hated The Bride, so that's probably just going to get nothing at the Globes. Really, at the Oscars, it's looking at either makeup or bust. I don't know why people are completely dismissing it in makeup. It's like, makeup could happen, and people are going, well, they didn't do Wicked. It's like, yeah, but the entire Academy outright rejected Wicked in a way that was like completely just bizarre. Like, I don't think we could just expect that to happen for every movie. Like, The Bride could absolutely get nominated for makeup. New Oscars are less predictable. Wild Robot was crazy strong and Flo surprised. Sure. But again, the Wild Robot is not Toy Story. Nothing is Toy Story. Toy Story is Toy Story. Now, am I saying Toy Story 5 is locked to win Best Animated Feature? I wouldn't say it's absolutely locked, but, like, we shouldn't at all dismiss the idea that it could win. Because, like, there's no real evidence to show that it, like, right now, I don't think there's enough evidence to say that Toy Story 5 is going to lose Best Animated Feature. Like, I just don't see if there's enough evidence right now. Ugh. Do you think Hope will get a nod for international feature? What was Hope again? I'm not sure. Let me look at Award Expert. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to take ink out. Man. Ugh. Oh, wait. Wait, where is Hope? Oh, I don't know what Hope is. Also, you know a little fun fact? I put on the movie database, I put the ink logo there. Even though it's not the official ink logo, it's like, although I didn't really expect it to be a little bit cut off, but it's like, ah, damn it, whatever. But, yeah. It's technically a custom poster by me. But let's see, hope. What is hope? What is hope? Oh, this film. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know about that. Because it still looks a bit action-y, so I don't know. I don't really know. Could Meryl Streep get a Globe nod? Wait, are you talking... Wait. For Narnia? I don't think so. I don't think so, no. I wanted to ask you this earlier about Ho. Hey, don't call me a Ho. I know what you mean. How many Oscar noms have you predicted for Dune Part 3? What are the chances of getting a Best Picture nom? Right now, I do have Dune Part 3 predicted for Best Picture. Do I think at the end of the day it's going to be number 4? Probably not. No. It's going to be bottom 5. But, however, I just feel pretty confident in it. And right now, I'll predict Dune for 7 Oscar nominations. I have it in for picture, cinematography, editing, production design, costume design, visual effects, sound. So right now, that's kind of what I have for it. But again, who knows? Devil Wears Prada 2. Oh, Devil Wears Prada 2. All right. I'm not sure. It really depends on, like, how... I think it depends on how well the movie's received. If people are like, oh my god, Meryl Streep's terrific in this film. Oh my god. Maybe. I'm not sure. I think animated is between Toy Story 5 and Wildwood. I'm leaning Toy Story 5 at the moment, but it's close. I mean, yeah. Like, I'm not saying Toy Story 5... I'm not saying there's no way it can lose... But right now, I just don't see enough evidence for me to say that, yeah, it will lose Best Animated Feature. 7. How many Oscar noms did the first two Dune movies get? The first Dune got, I think, 10 Oscar nominations? I think it got 10 or 9. And the second one got 5. Oh, wait, no, yeah, the first Dune did get 10 Oscar nominations. So, I don't think it's going to do as badly as the second film. But again, it really depends on everything, so I'm not exactly sure. Disclosure Day will be Ready Player One all over again. Here's the problem. I don't think Disclosure Day is going to be like a big action adventure film. I just don't think it's going to... I think it's going to be more of a drama. Laika has never won an Oscar, so I think Wildwood's gonna win. I don't think that's a very strong argument to say that. I don't really think that's a strong enough argument, because, like, again, we're talking about Toy Story. I don't know. Remember, Dune 2 didn't get in for editing. It also didn't get into Globe Cinematic Achievement. Well, apparently for the Cinematic Box Office Achievement at the Golden Globes, apparently Warner Brothers just didn't submit it. That was why it didn't get nominated. Like, the Oscars just did not submit it. And yeah, Dune 2 didn't get editing, but it's also like, well, for one, it's early enough in the year. I think I could probably put in Dune Part 3 for editing. And even then, it's like... I don't think it's going to do worse than Dune Part 2, because Dune Part 2, you could argue, was the middle part, and people weren't as enthusiastic, but this is, like, the final film, so it's like, yeah. Like, I don't know. I think it'll be fine. What are you... Bro, any posters from Thier in from Toxic? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm worried for Tom Cruise's Oscar since he technically already won the year previous, but it wasn't a competitive Oscar. There's a like, I think everyone knows, especially the voters in the Academy, I think they know the difference between an honorary Oscar and a competitive Oscar. Like, it's a lot more, I feel it's a lot more honorable to win a competitive Oscar because it's actually a competition. So, yeah. Fandango did an audience poll with 7,000 people in their most anticipated movie of the summer, and Toy Story 5 was number 1, beating Spider-Man Brand New Day, The Odyssey, and more. Toy Story 5 might be a $1.5 billion film. I mean, yeah, again, why are people trying to doubt Toy Story? I just don't think that's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea to really bet against Toy Story. Do you think they didn't have enough confidence in Digger that they awarded him, even though they knew he had an awards film being made? I don't think that really matters. I think you're reading way too much into that. It's just a neat little, thing that they did for him because he's done a lot for the industry. But I don't really think there's anything deeper than that. Paul Newman and John Wayne also won their competitive Oscars 1 year after winning an honorary Oscar. See? Yeah. And I remember when, they gave Hayao Miyazaki an honorary Oscar, and then, 10 years later, he won again. He won a competitive Oscar for The Boy and the Heron. So, yeah. Oh, I think we're getting into Neon right now. It's Neon! Alright. Neon has become exactly what we set out to build, a studio defined by ambition, originality, and relentless belief in great filmmaking. Alright. Do you think Zendaya has any chance for Oscar nubs in the upcoming years? Maybe. It depends on the film. I think she's definitely talented enough to get an Oscar nomination easily, but she just needs the right project. She needs the right project, the right filmmaker. It all depends on what film she can get in. Cuz she's definitely talented enough. Robert Pattinson not getting an Oscar nom is crazy to me. Again, I do feel like he is good. He's good enough to one day be nominated, but even I'm not sure what I would have nominated him for. So I can't really say that. I can't really say that I would nominate him for an Oscar based off of the previous work he's done. Because he's been very good, but I don't know if I would bump any of the people. For example, in The Lighthouse, he's great in that. But that year was, too competitive for me to take anyone out in favor of him. So it is tough. What do you think of the possibility of Sandra Hüller getting 2 Oscar nods this year? Possible. Definitely possible. I think she's probably going to get nominated for Project Hail Mary because I think this is Sandra Hüller's year, if not lead. It'll be supporting for the win. I don't know about the win, but she's gonna get nominated. Probably. Let's see. Ooh! Hey! Oh, sorry. God, my sneezes are violent today. Fuck. Wait, what is it? CinemaCon Alliances are getting the premiere of a brand new trailer for Hook'em, starring Adam Scott, and even better, Adam Scott is here. Alright, so apparently there's a trailer for, so I guess they have a new horror movie coming out. That's a neat little, poster. Woo! I'm excited to check out Hook'em. I'm looking, I mean, like, I don't know what it's about, but I hope they release a trailer. Oh, God. The first few trailers were great. Oh, wait. Oh, so there's already trailers for Hook'em? Alright. Hello, Joe Allen. Oh my God, Annie Rude, thank you so much for the super chat. I mean, I know it says donation, but it's basically a super chat. Thank you so much, everybody. Give Annie Rude a blue Hannahcast heart emoji, because we want to send love to the people who support the channel. Thanks, Annie Rude. Thanks. Thanks, Annie Rude. Your shirt is covered by the green screen. It's like you have a floating head. No, like the thing is, my shirt is my shirt is almost the same shade of green as my green screen. So it's like, whoo. like I said, guys, we are 4 super chats away from achieving the super chat goal, and we are 5 memberships away from hitting that goal. Can we hit these goals today? Let's see if we can. If you show me the toxic poster, I will definitely do super chatting. Alright, bet. I'll do anything. I'll do stuff for money. See? Look at that. There it is. There's the poster. Looks cool. All right. Pay up. Pay up. Pay up. Tharuna. Pay up. You said you would. Super chat. Super chat. Let's see. Are we doing super chats? If you were allowed to see one film from Cannes right now, from your home in a super secret screening, what movie would you pick? Ooh. Not gonna lie, maybe Fatherland? Maybe Fatherland? I'm not sure. Because that is the most high-profile one, so maybe Fatherland. Tharuna, you said you would super chat. What is the deal? Thank you so much. Please see that teaser. You'll definitely be shocked. Hey, you said you'd do super chats. Hey, I get. You give someone. You give someone $1 and then they want 10. I thought you said you'd super chat. I did that for money. Yes, definitely very soon. I better see that happening. I will give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes to super chat because here's the thing. I'm a man of my word. I expect other people to be people of their word. So I better see a super chat in within 5 minutes. But anyways, you should have told him you would only show the teaser if you super chat, not the other way around. You know what? You're right. That's on me, honestly. I'm kind of stupid for that. Let's see. Okay, so they're talking about I love boosters. I don't think this is going to be a big Oscar thing, to be honest. It just does not really feel like an Oscars thing at all. CinemaCon here? Oh, maybe. I mean, well, yeah, CinemaCon's happening right now, yeah. But so, since we got around 30 minutes until the end of the stream, how many, oh, what kind of Pringles you munching on? Just regular Pringles. What Warner Brothers thing are you most excited for? Again, maybe there's more than just this. Any of these films from Warner Brothers? Yes, all these are from Warner Brothers, yes. There might be more films than just these, I'm not sure. But this is at least this is what the Hollywood Handle's talking about. What do you hope we get some information or looks at? Because I need to see something out of Clayface. Because Clayface looks really cool. Or at least it sounds really cool. Digger is what I'm excited for. Tom Cruise will be there. Maybe. I hope we get some kind of a new teaser. Oh, hello, Red Spice. Hi, Red Spice. Are you doing any Cannes predictions? I don't know. I'm not really good at predicting Cannes, so I'm probably not going to do any predictions, but depending on... You know what? Depending on when the actual ceremony is, one thing I might do, I might actually try to actually stream my reaction to the actual Cannes Awards, maybe. So I might do that. Do you expect a Digger trailer getting announced tonight online or just with the audience? The audience, definitely. Online, maybe. We'll have to see. I'm most excited for Dune, but we're probably not getting any more trailers until later. I'm hoping we get Batman Part 2 news. That'd be cool, but also the Batman Part 2 comes out like what? October of next year or like fall of next year? Because they're probably just going to save that talk for next year's CinemaCon. Or maybe they just announced the cast, they've officially announced the cast of the film, and they officially announced that, hey, these are the characters, and these are the actors. Like, maybe they'll officially announce that Sebastian Stan is playing Harvey Dent. To me, not sure about these Warner Brothers films. I'm excited for some of these. I haven't seen Evil Dead Rise, but I heard that was good. I'm really excited for Supergirl. I'm really excited for Clayface. Again, I just really want to see a poster or something for Clayface. We need something out of Clayface. Do you think the Batman Part 2 could be an awards player since it is a late release next year? I don't know, because, like, it is a sequel. It is a superhero film. So I just don't know. It would, I'm not going to bet on that right now. I think it's going to get some Oscar nominations, probably. But, like, you know, probably not. It's probably not going to be a big awards contender other than some techs. Like, it's fair to do sound or visual effects. I'm not sure about makeup, because, like, the makeup with the Batman, you know, like that, the movie, like the Batman got nominated for makeup because of the Penguin, but I don't know what else they could do. Unless, like, the Two-Face stuff is makeup, but I don't know if they would really do that because the whole reason why Christopher Nolan said that he used CGI for Two-Face in The Dark Knight was because he wanted to take away from the face instead of adding stuff onto it. We're definitely getting at least one trailer for online from Warner Brothers. Yeah. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I would be very disappointed if it was like Cat in the Hat or Evil Dead Burn. Cat in the Hat would definitely be one that would probably happen. But come on, give us Clayface! Give us Clayface, man! Come on! I need Clayface! Let's see. What else is there? Leviticus from Adrian Chiarella and the producers of Talk to Me hits theaters June 19th. A Place in Hell starring Michelle Williams and Daisy Edgar Jones hits theaters this Christmas. And now, a first look at the trailer of Leviticus. Leviticus, huh? So nothing quite yet. It would be cool if we got some announcements out of Man of Tomorrow, but to be honest, I don't think we're gonna get. I think that's more of a Comic-Con thing that's gonna happen. I think it's way more likely that we're gonna get some like announcements for Man of Tomorrow during Comic-Con. So probably that. But again, please give us Clayface. Give us Clayface. Give us a poster. Give us a teaser. Give us anything. We need something official out of Clayface. Daniel Howard from Next Best Picture is also tweeting about CinemaCon. Ooh. Leviticus was bought out of Sundance. Great reviews. Hokum also has great reviews. Ooh. I can see you may not be a fan of the Godzilla sequels when this Godzilla vs. Kong 3 sequel's coming. Yeah. Like, I really love the 2014 Godzilla, and I like Kong Skull Island, but everything else, it's like, it's just been a bunch of nonsense that's been going on. Wait, what? Adria Arjona is Maximus breaking? Where? Huh? Who? What? Where? Where? Where are they saying this? They're showing a sneak peek of A Place in Hell. Ooh. Maxima. I mean, yeah, Maxima. But, like, where? Who is saying this? Who? Where? What? Where? What? Who? Who's saying this? The Hollywood Reporter? Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Oops. Adria Arjonis has been cast in Man of Tomorrow. It was previously thought she may play Maxima, but that might not be correct anymore. So, I did hear something about, like, you know, that the whole Maxima thing was like a cover because the role of Maxima might actually be Wonder Woman. I will say if Wonder Woman actually is in Man of Tomorrow, that would be pretty sick. That would be pretty sick. We're getting the Trinity! The Trinity! Now we just need to see Batman. Ooh, wait, could we see Batman in Clayface? But then again, but then again, they haven't even cast Batman yet. That'd be cool, though. That'd be cool. Wait, also, I just realized something. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken... Alright, I don't know. But still, that would... Film updates lie, they said Maxima. Well, to be fair, like, Maxima was kind of like was the role being thrown around, but from what I understand, the Maxima thing was a cover. Like they're really trying to cast Wonder Woman, but they don't want to reveal it, but they don't want that to leak, so they're trying to say that it's Maxima that they're casting. Wonder Woman, if so, she would be my pick for casting. I mean, look, she is a very good actress. She's not really as tall as I would really like Wonder Woman to be. I'm not saying she needs to be like 6'5", like, or whatever, like in the comics, but it's like, but still, at the end of the day, she's a very good actress. So I can't really complain. And plus, the sooner, like, I mean, I do want them to take their time, but at the same time, the greedy part of me is like, come on, give us, give us Wonder Woman, give us Batman, get us the Trinity, because we have Superman, we have Green Lantern. Come on, man, you know what I want to see? I want to see a Justice League film directed by James Gunn, which I think whenever they do a Justice League film, I do think James Gunn's just going to direct it. Because, like, that's kind of the thing he's going to... Because, one, he does ensemble pieces really fucking well. And, like, he's already directing Superman and stuff. And I feel like if this is where he wants DC to go, where he wants to shape it, then, like, he would direct Justice League, I feel. Oh, God, that'd be so cool. What's the next movie you will watch in theaters? Hard to say. I need to watch some movies in theaters. I need to do that. I'm gonna definitely, I don't know exactly like what the timeline of everything is. I'm definitely gonna try to see Spider-Man in theaters. I'm definitely gonna see Supergirl in theaters. I'm gonna see Clayface. I'm gonna see Avengers Doomsday. That stuff definitely. They're also showing a sneak peek of Hope, and they say it's in post-production. Ooh, I just realized. Maybe the reason why why the Hollywood Reporter leaked this now, maybe they plan on announcing that Adria Arjona is gonna be in Man of Tomorrow. And maybe they'll say she's playing Wonder Woman. Maybe. Because I know that James Gunn's been trying to get like a Wonder Woman film off the ground for a bit now. Like they're trying to get, I mean, not like fast tracking it, but like Wonder Woman is definitely a priority over there at DC. Which does make sense, because, you know, like, you can't have a functioning DC universe without Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman, you know? That's the Trinity. That is the Trinity. But then the question remains, if she is Wonder Woman, I think I have an idea of what the initial Justice League lineup is going to look like. Because you got Superman. Batman and Wonder Woman have to be in the Justice League, so there's that. We got a Green Lantern in there with Jon Stewart. We got Wonder Woman, so that's already like, you know, that's already 5. I think Hawkgirl is going to be a part of the Justice League, probably at least. Yeah, Hawkgirl, and then there's the last one. And I don't know, because like we haven't heard anything about Aquaman or the Flash, so I don't know if they're going to be in the. I think eventually, yes, they're going to be in the lineup for Justice League. But do I think they are going to be be in the initial lineup? I don't know. What do you guys think? Who do you think? Because I think it does make sense for, you know, Hawkgirl to be a member of the Justice League. So I'm wondering who could be that last one. I don't know if Supergirl is going to be a member of the Justice League. I mean, she could. That's definitely a possibility. Definitely. But it seems like she's more of like someone who will help the Justice League rather than be a full-time member of the Justice League. Because because you also have to assume if they're going to be like 6. If there's going to be 6 or 7 members of the 6, 7. I'm going to assume maybe there's like 7 members of the Justice League. Wait. Martian Manhunter. Why? Well, they probably do Martian Manhunter. So yeah, you know, that's my prediction for what the Justice League lineup is going to look like. Whenever they do like the initial Justice League movie, I think the lineup is going to look like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, wait, Martian Manhunter, who did I say? Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, I don't know. I kind of forgot. But still, I think we might be looking at something here. Flash. I don't think they're gonna do the Flash for a bit. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think even James Gunn said that you know, Flash and Aquaman are not really their top priorities right now. So that might not actually be the case. No, no. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I hope that's not true, Jeff Snyder. Like... God. I hope this isn't true, because Jeff Snyder said that DC has bumped Clayface to next April. I hope that's not true. Man, oh no. Because that will have been a bunch of release date bumps for Clayface, which is not good if it keeps getting delayed like that. That's not good. I don't trust Jeff Snyder, but he said Clayface might be delayed to next April. Like I said, I don't trust him, but you might want to hold out hope. He also said a Tarantino film would have been announced last night, and it didn't happen. True, but I'm scared. I am scared if... Because, like, Clayface getting delayed, that would be bad. That would be bad. I would be a little bit concerned, because, like, uh-oh, do they not have faith in this film? Ugh. Oh. Apparently there is a little more than 2 minutes left in the super chat counter to see if we can hit the goal. Can we hit 5 super chats and potentially 10 memberships? We just need 5 more memberships. We need 4 more super chats and 4 more super chats and 5 more memberships in order to break our goals for today. I just remembered, isn't HBO planning to make Paradise Lost a show about Themyscira, Wonder Woman's home? I think they might debut her there. No, the thing is, it's a prequel. From what I understand, Paradise Lost is supposed to be a show that, it's supposed to be a show... Like, how do I describe it? From what I remember of James Gunn talking about the film, it's like, I think he said that it takes place before Wonder Woman was even born. So I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't think Wonder Woman would debut there. I think it does probably make sense for Wonder Woman to show up in Man of Tomorrow, to be honest. Let's see. Let's see. Anybody else have any thoughts? If not, and again, like if we don't really if we're kind of like at a standstill for super chats and memberships, I might end the stream here. I mean, granted, I do have to leave for work at 3:40 anyway, so. Oh, hello, ZJ13 Goat. Oh man, you just arrived because I might be ending stream here in a bit. I mean, again, like, you know, any, if we can get any super chats or memberships, maybe, but I don't know. Will you stream again this evening for the Warner Brothers panel? Probably not, because I'm going to be, actually, wait, when does the actual, when does it actually happen? Okay, the Warner Brothers panel happens 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. No, Pacific time. So it's like, nah, I'm not gonna be able to make it. I'd be at work at that point. So sadly, no. I'm going to be at work when the Warner Brothers panel happens. But tomorrow I will be streaming again at noon tomorrow. For us to talk about what we saw with the Warner Brothers announcements. And then talking about what we're excited to see regarding, you know, Universal and Amazon MGM. We'll discuss those. So, yeah. Why are you always going when I have to leave when I have class? Look, that's just the way things are. I'm sorry. How much do you get paid at work? I'll donate double so it's more worth it for you to stream from a financial standpoint. Well, here's the problem. I don't want to get in trouble at work, so that's the other issue. So, okay. I'll tell you this. Like, if we can hit 15 memberships, and if we hit 15 memberships within the next 5 minutes, I will stream after work to talk about what we saw over at, to talk about what was going on over at CinemaCon. Does that sound like a fair thing for me to stream after work? But then again, I also have to get ready to shower right now. So, any final thoughts before I go? What the? Yo! Red Spice with the 10 memberships. Oh my god. Holy shit. All right. Well, wait. Doomrai got a membership. Kirby, GS Point, and Miles got a membership. Hot Flesh got a membership. Copper Cake got a membership. Gasper Venozzi K got a membership. Lou McGoo got a membership. Lord Blackwood got a membership. Normal Lila got a membership. Ethric Coco Thrick got a membership. And William Anime got a membership. Oh my god, so we hit the goal. We hit the membership goal. Oops, hold on. Oh, Red Spice, we can always count on you. Everyone, if you are a Hannahcast channel member, send Red Spice some blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Hey, now you can stream after work. Yeah. Now it will depend on. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get home, because it could literally be between like 10:30 to 11:30. I have no clue, or even maybe even less, or even more than 11, or like it really depends on on how late we get off from work, but. Because of Red Spice, we will be streaming tonight to talk about what we saw or what announcements there were over at CinemaCon. So, thanks, Red Spice. Thanks, Red Spice. All right, so you're getting another stream tonight. So yeah, I will be heading out of here so I can take a shower and get some lunch ready. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And, now I'm going to pass the question over to you. What do you hope gets, what do you hope gets announced at CinemaCon today for Warner Brothers? What do you hope gets announced regarding DC? Let me know in the comments below what you think, and be sure you hit that subscribe button, because if you don't, Clayface will never come out.